Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. So for today we will going to presenting about MFRS 116 and also MFRS 140. So our group member is Muhammad Aminuddin, Haikal, Aiman and Ashraf Daniel. So without wasting any time, let's go further into MFRS 116 and MFRS 140. So basically, what is MFRS 140? MFRS 140 is about investment property. Investment property is about the land or a building or maybe a portion of structure or both by the owner or the lessee under a financing lease. So the purpose of earning rents or capital appreciation or both rather than for first use in the production or supply of goods or services for administrative purposes, or the second one about sale in the ordinary course of business. Next, what is MFRS 116? It is about property, plant and also equipment. So the definition and scope are followed in accordance with MFRS 116. In the paragraph 6, it is said that the PPE is tangible. PPE is the property, plant and equipment. So the thing is tangible, something that can be held in one hand. Furthermore, these items are held for use in the production or delivery for the goods or services, for rental tutors or for administrative purposes. And it is also intended to be used over a period of time.
Now, MFRS 140 investment property. As we can see above, the cost of an investment property is originally determined, which include transaction fees. Investment properties are represented at cost less any cumulative depreciation and any accrued impairment losses after trial recognition. The group investment property consists of a freehold land held for capital appreciation. The group investment property fair value is classified as level 3 in the fair value system. And this is example for is investment property for Far East Holding Berhad.
Okay, so today I am Muhammad Aminuddin bin Nuruddin gonna present about MFRS 116, which is property, plant and equipment. Property, plant and equipment for the short form stand for PPE. Okay, so this is example of PPE from A-Rank Holdings. Initially, all items of property, plant and equipment are valued at cost. Property, plant and equipment aspect for freehold land are presented at cost less accrued depreciation and any accumulated impairment losses after first recognition. Depreciation is a method of writing down the cost of assets to their residual values over the expected useful lifetimes on a straight line basis. Land with a freehold title has an indefinite useful life and is not devalued. Okay, so this is example of MFRS 116 from another company, which is Far East Berhad Holding. For the appendix, the figure 1 state a statement of financial position of A-Rank Berhad as at 31st July 2021. Okay, so for the figure 2 appendix, this is statements of financial position of Far East Holdings Berhad as at 31st December 2021.
Okay, next, I want to continue our presentation, which is about MFRS 140 versus MPERS. MFRS 140, a profit or loss calculation should be used to assess the fair value of an investment property whose fair value can be reliable, ascertained without undue cost or effort. While in MPERS, a decision on whether to use the fair value model or the cost model to measure investment properties. Next, in MFRS 140, an investment property that is not valued at fair value must be reported separately in the statement of financial condition. While in MPERS, among the requirements are transferred from investment property to inventory or PPE and vice versa. Next, in MFRS 140, when there is a change in use, such as the commencement of owner occupation, the start of development with a view to sale, the end of owner occupation, or the start of an operational lease to another party, the transfer to or from investment property occurs. While in MPERS, transfer from investment property to property, plant and equipment if a reliable measure or fair value is no longer accessible to and from investment property without undue expenditure or effort only when the property meets or ceases. The last one, in MFRS 140, if a first-time adopter has never recognized investment property before, it is not required to recognize and measure it for reporting periods beginning within 3 years. Last one, in MPERS, a first-time adopter may choose to treat a prior GAAP revaluation of an investment property that occur on or before the date of transition to MFRS as deemed to cost at the time of revaluation as deemed to cost at the time of the reassessment. Okay, let's move to the next part, which is MFRS 116 versus MPERS. The first one is differences in recognition. In MFRS 116, an entity asset must be recognized at cost, while transportation expenses, the purchase price must include import duties and taxes. In MPERS, if an entity records the cost of a piece of property, plant or equipment as an asset, if the entity is anticipated to gain from the item's future economic advantage, and the items' future economic benefits are likely to flow to the entity. The item's cost may be appropriately estimated. And the last one, for differences disclosure between MFRS 116 and MPERS. MFRS 116, an entity must provide the following information, such as the measurement technique used, the technique of depreciation used, depreciation rates and or useful life. While in MPERS, a private entity is expected to disclosure the presence and carrying amount of PPE held or pledged as security for the company's liabilities. And the second one, the number of contractual obligations for the acquisition of property, plant and equipment. And the last one, if an entity has investment property whose fair value cannot be reliable ascertained without undue expenditure or effort, it must declare that fact as well as the reason why determining fair value for those items of investment property would require undue expense or effort.
For the conclusion, Alhamdulillah, first of all, thanks to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala for giving us a good health to finish this assignment in time. During our time to finish this assignment, we faced many difficulties to succeed this assignment, but with guidance from our beloved lecturer, Madam Marina, we can face the difficult which helped us a lot during our hard time to finish this assignment. Did not forget to our fellow classmates who motivated us day and night. Thank also to our group member who give their 100% commitment for the beginning to the end. This assignment will not succeed without everyone who involved intentionally or unintentionally. During we do this assignment, there are many things we learn, such as MFRS 116 and MFRS 140. These are new things to learn since this is our first time take the course of fundamental of financial reporting. We really grateful that we learn this new thing for our future in the accounting industry. We also learn the difference between MFRS and MPERS. Last but not least, once again thanks you to Madam Marina for the knowledge. There are many things out there that we still need to know in the future. So there are still long way to go. Thank you everyone.